What if the universe has no true beginning? Just an endless cycle with no start button? What if time itself doesn't exist? The past, present, and future, all illusions in a timeless void? What if there must be a creator who set the cosmic rules? But then, who created the creator? These mind-shattering questions have haunted thinkers for centuries. But now, fresh discoveries are making them feel more real than ever. If you caught our previous video on the James Webb Space Telescope's groundbreaking capabilities, you know it's uncovering surprises. Today, we're diving into what those mean for the Big Bang Theory and the universe's supposed 13.8 billion year age. Could these shocks upend everything? Let's unravel the mystery together and see where the evidence leads. But what if our whole story of the universe is built on a fragile illusion? Let's start with a shocking revelation that kicked off modern doubts. In 1995, the Hubble Space Telescope, launched just 5 years earlier in 1990, focused on a tiny, seemingly empty patch of sky, about the size of a grain of sand held at arm's length. For 10 straight days, it collected faint light through long exposures, and suddenly, over 3,000 galaxies appeared, some dating back billions of years. This Hubble Deep Field image was a bombshell, revealing a universe far vaster and more ancient than anyone imagined, sparking endless questions. If space is so immense, does it even have a beginning? This discovery fueled refinements to the Big Bang Theory, first proposed in the 1920s by Georges Lemaitre and expanded in the 1930s by Edwin Hubble's observations of expanding galaxies. But here's where doubt creeps in. What if it's all wrong? People often imagine the Big Bang as a giant explosion like in a sci-fi movie, with fireworks blasting out planets and stars into empty space. Nope. It's actually the sudden expansion of space itself from a super hot, super dense state about 13.8 billion years ago, happening everywhere at once. No center or outer edge. This is the lambda CDM model, combining Einstein's relativity, which describes space-time as a flexible fabric warped by gravity, with quantum physics. Key stages: a tiny singularity inflating rapidly, then cooling to form the first atoms and eventually galaxies. But imagine if time doesn't exist as we think. Could the beginning be an illusion? For a fun example, picture space-time like a trampoline. Heavy objects, like black holes, dent it, curving paths. That's why falling into one warps time so extremely. And speaking of time, folks love the idea of time travel through black holes or wormholes, but physics laughs it off. Relativity forbids going backward. You'd violate causality, like preventing your own birth, and the energy needed is impossibly huge. The theory shines because it predicts real stuff we observe, like the mix of elements in stars. Yet new shocks make us wonder, what if there's no true start, just eternal loops? Now, if time is just an illusion, how can we even date the universe? This 13.8 billion year figure feels certain, but what if it's all a mirage? It's built on evidence pieced together over decades, with Hubble's work in the 1990s providing a foundation. By measuring redshifts, the stretching of light from distant galaxies, Hubble showed the universe is expanding, like spots on that inflating balloon moving apart, a concept Hubble pioneered in 1929. Its deep field images from 1995 revealed ancient galaxies whose light took billions of years to arrive, setting a lower limit on the age based on the speed of light. Nothing travels faster. But the full timeline integrates more. The cosmic microwave background, CMB, discovered in 1965, is the universe's baby photo glow from 380,000 years after the Big Bang, mapped precisely by satellites like Planck in 2013. Add supernova explosions as standard candles for distance, observed since the 1990s, and radioactive dating of the oldest stars, around 12 to 13 billion years old, refined in the 2000s, and it converges on 13.8 billion years. Yet, doubt lingers. What if these clocks are ticking in a timeless void? For instance, light from the Andromeda Galaxy, M31, left 2.5 million years ago. A historic snapshot, like a delayed echo from eons past. It's a puzzle where pieces fit, until new shocks crack it open. But what if the universe defies all rules? Fresh data from telescopes like JWST is fueling that shock, showing galaxies from just 200 to 500 million years after the supposed Big Bang that look way too grown up, massive, organized, and packed with heavy elements, as if they skipped cosmic kindergarten. Think GN-Z11, or survey galaxies with black holes bigger than expected. Our models predicted tiny, chaotic gas clumps, not these overachievers. It's like expecting a toddler and finding a teenager. Hilarious, but it whispers, what if there's no true beginning, just eternal existence? If time doesn't exist, is the Big Bang just a story we tell ourselves? The core, expansion, and early heat still holds, but these findings spotlight gaps, like simulations underestimating rapid star formation in dark matter's grip since the theory's refinement in the 1940s to 1960s. Potential fixes: bursty stars or dark energy tweaks. It's not over. It's evolving, like maps updating with new horizons. These shocks are refining our view, but they leave us doubting. No beginning? Timeless rules? In upcoming videos, we'll explore more boundaries. Contemplating origins naturally stirs wonders, like a creator setting the rules. But then, what sparked that spark? Such enigmas fuel our collective quest, uniting us in curiosity and reminding us to embrace life's profound unknowns with open hearts and minds. If this left you questioning, subscribe, like, and comment your wildest theory below. See you next time.